Welcome to BYU-Idaho's Winter 2024 fashion show, That's Amore. My name is Candy Zilalid.
And I'm Danny Spencer. As students here at BYU-Idaho, we are more than excited to be your MCs this evening, as this production showcases more than just our creative apparel students. It is a showcase of multiple departments here at BYU-I, from music to food, event services, marketing, and communication. These are just a few of the skills and talents that will be featured in this production.
And before we begin, we would like to thank the string quartet, which consists of Joy Gill, William Harrim, Natasha Jacobson, Carly Ray McComber for the lovely opening music, and your pal Cujo for our run rate track. And of course, we would also like to thank our wonderful apparel faculty for their teaching expertise, because without them, this show would not have been possible. Okay, so thank you guys for coming out today. And along with many others in the world, we're actually streaming this on YouTube. And we here feel that fashion is not only modest, but it can also be unique. Here at BYU-Idaho, we've been given the opportunity to share what we love with others. We're looking forward to sharing our talents, gifts, projects, and hard work from this semester with you. Our theme for today's show is That's Amore, inspired by the old money of Italy, taking place in the spring. Think of more classic and iconic brands like Chanel and Dior.
We've invited many VIP guests that support our apparel program for tonight's event. Some are just in our administration here at BYU-Idaho, and some are businesses that support many of our students with internship opportunities. We would like to recognize them now. We would ask if you would please stand as your name is read. Luwinda Donio, our project manager for the MMD department. Jeanette Warm, retired apparel faculty that's here with us tonight. Galen and Lisa Jensen, they're our online developers. Kevin Galbraith, who's our department chair for Home and Family. And we would also like to welcome the Young Women's Group from the Rexburg 10th Ward that was able to make it here tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for your continued support in this program.
And as you came in today, you were served a variety of delicious items, which were all developed and prepared by the Quantity Food Production and Services class. These students learned the basics of food management operations and successful marketing strategies for catering services, as well as planning and preparing food. We'd like them to be recognized.
Excuse me.
And let's give another hand and thank them again for their hard work and delicious food. Back there.
We would especially like to thank the fashion show committee, Abby, Itavi, Stacy, Emma, Mariah, and Anais for organizing and planning our show tonight. They were instrumental in making this semester's show what it is.
And finally, we'd like to acknowledge all our apparel instructors who worked so hard to prepare their students for this fashion show. Without them, this would not have been possible. Would the apparel faculty members please stand up and be recognized as their names are read? Julianne Blake, Rose Durfee. Joanne Peters. Teresa Blakely. Sharon Carpenter. And Melanie Johnson.
Without further ado, the first class we'd like to present is Children's Apparel Design. This class focuses on the specific techniques used in children's clothing, specifically in knit fabrics. The project ranged from baby hats and booties to lined dresses and children's jackets. To start us off, we have Mary Alice Briggs standing in for Ali Gulit's project with Vanessa Wells modeling. We then have Jessica Trelford with the model Lily Larman. This is designed by Lily Cohen with modeling Koa Curry. This is designed by Rebecca Brown with Lulu Thomas modeling. This next one was designed by Lainey Stuckey. This next one is done by Carla England. This next one is done by Paige Roberts. This next work was created by Eva Workman. Emily Hunt. This next one was completed by Michaela Taylor. This next one was designed by Kaylin Morgan with the models John and Adele. This next one is Mary Alice Briggs with the model Vanessa Wells. Let's give another round of applause for the entire Children's Apparel Design class.
Each semester, our seniors have the opportunity to showcase their capstone projects. Throughout the show, we'll introduce these students and allow them to present their capstones. They also have displays on the tables in the back where you can go and look and admire their hard work after the show. Let me introduce you to our first apparel capstone project, Jada Harris.
Father-daughter line collection. It's supposed to show the special relationship and the bond between a father and a daughter and some of the activities that they love to do together. So this is pickleball themed because they love pickleball. So.
That was so cute. Can we give him another round of applause?
Next, it's said that when given good basics, you'll have endless options. And students are doing just that in Apparel Construction 1. This class equips students with the skills they need to sew clothing from a simple pattern with confidence. This is done through initially sewing a pillowcase and pajama pants, then progressing to a convertible collared skirt and skirt. These students have learned to do various seams, hems, and closures on a garment. To start us off, we have Kotio Hedgens. Next, this is designed and modeled by Caroline B.B. Bernandes-Witz. This next one was done by Madeline Griesmer. Next, we have this piece designed and modeled by Kylie Rex. This next piece was created by Bailey Runger. Next, we have a piece designed and modeled by Emma Kramer. Next, we have Nietzsche Tucker. Next, we have a piece put together by Appum Up Pup. Next, we have a piece by Corbin Scottis. Next, I would like to introduce our second apparel capstone project, Sarah Smith.
Hi, so I'm Sarah Smith, and I did something a little bit more unique for my capstone. Where most other people do apparel, I went a different route and actually made a stuffed animal. Now, with this capstone, I decided to go with the whole process of designing, patterning with the intent to create a easy to read picture step-by-step instructions to sell on Etsy. So with this whole process, I did a unique process with drafting a sculpture that I created, and then using saran wrap and masking tape, I then drafted the pattern, cut it out, and I scanned it into my computer, where then I used multiple different programs, including Adobe Illustrator, CAD, Gerber Acumark, Clo 3D, and InDesign to create my whole capstone. And if you'd like to see it over at the table, I have my beginning start product to my finished product. So I had a blast creating it, seeing it start from nothing to a little thing that you can hold in your hand that is soft and cuddly is just something very rewarding that I've always loved to do. And yeah, that is my capstone. I hope you all enjoy.
Thank you, Sarah.
Without a pattern, there would be nothing to sew. In the pattern making class, students learn how to draft and create their own patterns from scratch using their personal measurements. For their midterm, they created a half-scale version of their designs, which have been on display at the McKay Library. And today, they're showcasing their final full-scale garment. Let's take a look. Here we have Nicole Morales. Here we have Kelly Salyards. This piece is by Catherine Buse. And this one is by Jesselyn Manwaring. This next piece is by Emma Zeman. And we have Kaylee Martin. And this piece is by Cheyenne Turley. And this piece is by Carly England. Next, we have Jessica Telfred. This next piece is by Ava Marie Christensen. And here is Kylie Newtall. Next, we have Anais Campos. And next is Emily Baker. And this next piece is by Meredith Daly. This next design is by Ella Weston. And here is Truly Hall. And here is Paige Roberts. And this next design is by Avery Creamer. Let's give them all one last round of applause. Next is our third apparel capstone project, Vivian Butler.
Hello, everyone. My name is Vivian Butler. So for my senior capstone project, I decided to make an evening gown. I was inspired to do this because my husband is in the military, and I was having a really hard time finding a dress to wear, and I just couldn't find something that was my style, that was affordable, or that was modest, and so I decided to make it my capstone. It was really fun to just kind of play around with the different design elements, and my dress features a lace-up corset in the back, and bishop sleeves. There's 12 shank buttons on each cuff and a hand-sewn beaded applique on the bodice. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Thank you.
Another class that students have taken is the Computer-Aided Pattern Design class. In this class, students learn how to create a tech pack and use industry-related technology to create patterns. This all culminates in a final project called the Recreate project. For this project, students pair up, take a retail jacket, reproduce the pattern on the jacket digitally, and then reproduce that jacket to see how close they can come to recreating it. The model on the left is wearing the original retail jacket, and the model on the right is wearing the recreated one.
This was designed by Mads Wilkins, Sarah Smith, and originally modeled by Eliza Smith. And next we have Megan Roth and Shaylee Betts. And now we have Madeline Williams and Mackenzie Ulrich. And now we have Bethany Clark and Marisol. And this was designed by Daphne and Ellie and modeled by Daphne and Jenna. And here we have Corbin Stafford and Emma Murray.
Let's have another round of applause for our computer-aided pattern design class. Next, our fourth Apparel capstone project, Chris Silvernail.
Every year, the fashion industry puts out about 100 billion pieces of clothing. Believe it or not, about 85% of these items end up in landfills eventually. Many fast fashion companies, such as Shein and Temu, only add to this problem. Their clothing is riddled with problems such as low quality. You can't really upcycle things from them. Now, would you believe me if I told you that about 92 million tons of clothing is exported to foreign countries such as Ghana, India, Kenya, and Chile? Chile's Atacama Desert is a dumping ground that is visible from outer space. Let me tell you, disgusted after thinking and learning about this about a year ago, I just didn't want to do clothing anymore. There's a part of me that after seeing that, I did not want to take place in an industry that is so fixated on putting out clothing that maybe won't even get sold, that might not even be worn. Sold, but people will put it on once. It'll sit in their closet and then get donated eventually. I didn't want any part of it. Until one day, I was in my religion class. It was a pretty good class. I wish I knew the teacher's name. I honestly forget his name. But it was a fantastic lesson that day. And he read a quote from the prophet Joseph Smith. And Joseph Smith said this. He said, "Whether I ascend to heaven or descend to hell, or go any other place, if we go to hell, we will turn the devils out the door and make a heaven out of it." Now, let me tell you, over the past year, I've been contemplating, conceptualizing, and creating a brand, creating a platform for myself to create clothing that takes things that nobody wanted and make it into something that's interesting, something that has passion put behind it, something that is filled with love. For this, my capstone, I have created over 100 pieces of clothing. And they are all created from clothing that you might find at the DI, on trips with the friends, and you just show them it, and you just laugh. You're like, wow, who would ever wear this piece of clothing? I'm sure all of us have had one of those moments. Mm-hmm. Some of these items that I've created are T-shirts that had unappealing shirt graphics on one side, flipped inside out, and screen printed with new designs. They're jeans that were too broken to wear and sewn back together. They're sweaters, unappealing sweaters from the DI, printed on, cut up and sewn together into beanies, and many other items I have created. All of these prints I was able to do thanks to my wonderful boss, Mac, in the audience. I'm grateful to him for teaching me about screen printing, because unfortunately, maybe in the future, the program will have a screen printing class. But I was able to take these prints, hand draw them all myself onto transparency papers, burn them into screens, and print them with my good friend RJ. Hellscape is a project. It is my project that I've been creating. It is dedicated to fixing the world's mess. A mess in which greedy corporations continually try to push us on, to market to us, to make us buy things that we don't want. My goal is to set an example to other people of ways that you can take your clothing and make it new, to extend its life cycle. I hope that through my my capstone, through my brand, and through this project that I've been working on, I can show everyone ways that they can take their things and give it a second chance. Thank you.
Next, our fifth apparel capstone project, Gavin Spencer.
Hello, my name is Gavin Spencer. I'm an apparel entrepreneurship major here at BYU-Idaho. I did my capstone this semester. Obviously, I can't be with you guys in person to show it, but I at least wanted to take the opportunity to do it on video. My capstone is 4 bottoms, 4 tops, and 2 accessories. I also did a photo shoot for my capstone. If you want to check those photos out, you can see them on my portfolio, which is gavinspencer.myportfolio.com. But I'll just walk through the pieces and point out a couple details that are included within all of them. So starting off with the first top, I did a fur jacket or a hoodie. So you can see the hood here. It has a silver zipper on it. It is lined with this nice kind of a fleece plaid. You can see a nice cream color there. It has welt pockets, and I wanted to make the hood oversized on it. The first pair of bottoms are these camo pants. They're 3 layers. The first layer obviously being this camo mesh. The next layer is a nylon, and it has these red, white, and blue rhinestones on it. And then the third and final layer is a duck canvas. It has a kind of a metal clasp on the front and just nice pockets on the back. My second top is this leather jacket that I did. Has a metal zipper, a really beautiful green suede lining, and obviously, as you can see, a wolf fur collar on it. My second pair of bottoms are these patchwork pants that I did. If you know me, you know this is kind of what got me started into a love of clothing and apparel. So I wanted to include at least one pair of these in my senior capstone. It's just kind of an ode to what got me started in this world. My third top is this, a second leather jacket, similar to the first. It's the exact same pattern. It has these welt pockets here. You see that the leather is a crocodile leather. Has a really pretty black suede lining, and then obviously the wolf collar on it as well. The final top is this plaid shirt. Kept this one just pretty clean. I left the hem raw just because I like that look. It sits nice and cropped on my waist, and the plaid lines do line up. My third pair of bottoms are these shorts. This is as I said, the third pair of bottoms and the first accessory that I did. I did the wolf belt. You'll see that the shorts are pretty baggy. And then it has these really deep back pockets, and then coin pocket, just a regular pocket in the front here, with a nice metal zipper. And then my final pair of bottoms are these green denim pants. I wanted to do kind of a spoof on the Adidas sweats with the lines that I'm sure we're all familiar with. You'll see like the shorts, it just has nice coin pockets in the front, the metal button, and then the back, these nice deep back pockets. All these pieces, including the final accessory that I am about to show you, I drafted the patterns for myself and obviously constructed myself. And then the final piece to the collection is this travel bag. I did everything you see from the strap to obviously constructing the bag, and then this hand stitching over the top. This is kind of a play on the American flag. As the bag distresses, more and more of the white and blue will be revealed underneath the red. That is the final piece in my collection. I'm really excited to be able to be a part of this program and to be a student at BYU-Idaho. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the fashion show. Thank you.
Our Apparel Construction 2 class sews a variety of complex patterns with various textiles, building on the skills of the beginning classes. They have learned to match plaids on a button-up shirt with a collar and collar stand, as well as a back yoke, these being a more advanced sewing project. They also have constructed tailored pants with a fly front zipper, have learned how to line a garment, and work with knit fabrics. We hope you enjoy.
Here we have Brielle Anderson. Next we have Kelly Salyards. Here is Abigail Gibbons. And next we have Alexis Rudy. Here is Eva Pace. Next is Morgan Miller. Here is Kate Hess. Next is Cambry Matthews. This next design is designed by Brecklin Bingham and modeled by Reagan Vierhar. And next we have Kiera Hockman. And here is Shaylee Betts. Next, we have Nicole Morales. This next design was designed by Bethany Clark and is being modeled by Isaac Clark. This next design was designed by Ellie Greenlaw and is being modeled by Daphne Skopich. Here is Jenna Forbes. And this last design was designed by Kylie Nuttall and is being modeled by Isaac Perry. Let's give them all one last round of applause. And now for our 6th apparel capstone, Savannah Jepson.
Hello, everybody. My name is Savannah Bailey, and I designed the peacock dress. The peacock was actually one of the first designs I created during at the beginning of my college career. And when I was picking out my capstone, I really wanted something that would show my progress and something that I had did a lot of hard work on. And so during my time here and being able to bring to life something I had only been able to dream of. This project took just under 200 hours to create, so it was a big labor of love. But without further ado, I'd like to thank my model ECV, and I'd like to present to you the peacock dress.
Now next, we have the fashion history class. In this class, students learn about fashion of different eras and how history influences what we wear. Their final project is to create a half-scale outfit from a time period of their choice using techniques of the time. Those outfits are displayed on tables in the back, and the students walking have chosen to create a full-size version of those outfits instead.
Starting us off, we have Catherine Bayes and Emma Siemens project. Next, we have Emma Murray's project. Next, we have Carly England. After that, we have Abby Wilson's project. Next, Jessica Telford's. Next, we have Mackenzie Ulrich and Madeline Williams' project. This is modeled by Marshall and Flynn Williams. Next, we have Haley Crawford. Next, we have Trudy Halls and Sammy Monroe's project. Next, this is Brielle Anderson and Camille Halput. Let's have a final round of applause for that fashion history class.
Our 7th apparel capstone, Natalie Dent.
Buongiorno tutti. I am Natalie Dent, and for my capstone, I had envisioned making a dirndl. About 5 years ago, I had the opportunity to live in Italy, up by the Austrian border, and there in the town of Bressanone, they had these beautiful Austrian shops, and in a lot of them, you would find dirndls. And so I knew eventually I would want to make one. At the time, I couldn't afford one. And so when I had the opportunity to pick what I wanted to make for my capstone, I decided to make a dirndl. So I hope you enjoy.
Now we have the fitting and alterations class. For this class, students first learn how to alter ready-to-wear clothing. And for the final project, students develop a custom-fitted pattern based on a pattern that's made from their own measurements. From there, they get to make a perfectly fitted garment for themselves, and here they are.
First off, we have Stacy Storer. Following, we have Ryan Becker's project. Next, Madeline Williams. Next, we have Marie Stott. After that, we have Bailey Bog's project. Next, we have Rachel Engel's project, worn by Rachel Engel. This is Lindsay Smith's project. Following Lindsay, we have Zaya Waite's project. Next, we have Caitlin Longberry's project. Next, we have Sarah Schmitz. Next, we have Lauren Hollander. And finally, we have Emma Murray's project. Let's have another round of applause for that fantastic fitting and alterations class.
And for our 8th apparel capstone project, Abby Colmier.
Okay. Hello, yes, my name is Abby Colmier, and for my capstone, I really wanted to do something with bridal. Ever since I was a little girl, I've loved watching things like Say Yes to the Dress and My Big Fat Greek Wedding and, you know, all those things. So my passion is really making other people's happy. I love making people feel special. I love giving them something that will really just fill their souls. So for my capstone, I asked 4 of my really good friends if they wanted me to make their dream wedding dress. And of course, they said yes. So they sent me some pictures of dresses that they liked, and I created a mood board, and then I created several designs, and we went through that whole process together until we came with their dream. So I used different patterning methods, including paper patterning, CAD on computer, pattern making, and draping to make the dresses. My dresses are all small because each dress took me anywhere from 20 to 70 hours, and I couldn't do that with 4 full scale in the time allotted. So please come back and check out my dresses. They're in this back corner. There's 4. I'd love to talk to you more about them, and I'd love for you to look at them. Thank you so much.
Tailoring. This is one of the 5 special topic classes offered where students learn how to perfectly tailor a suit from scratch. The suit features bound buttonholes, double welt pockets, collars and lapels, sleeve vents, and back vents. Tailoring is an art. Starting us off, we have Emma Gardner. Next, we have Sarah Libbard, modeled by Stephen Libbard. Next, we have a design done by Madeline Jex, and then modeled by Makeda. After Makeda, we have Michaela Taylor's project. Next, we have Nina Tolvia's project. Following that, we have a design by Marisol, modeled by Vincent. Following that, we have Joya White's project. Following, we have Brianna Hogan, who's the designer of this project, with Erin Hogan and herself modeling. And finally, to finish this off, we have Mariah Parents Project. Let's have another wonderful round of applause for the tailoring class. And now, I would like to introduce our 9th Apparel capstone, Elizabeth Nathan.
Hello everyone. I will be showcasing my line collection called Graham, meaning home, India. We'll journey through 5 outfits, each infused with vibrant colors, rich heritage, and beautiful textiles. Amidst the contemporary designs, one traditional outfit pays tribute to my roots back home, and my line collection is inspired by India, my home country. I would also like to thank the following for modeling these designs for me: Juliana Kawakami, Karina, Malia, and Camille. Join me as I showcase the cultural richness of home woven into every piece of Graham. Thank you.
Did you want to switch? Did you want to switch so I can just...
Yeah.
And last but not least, oh, just kidding. For real this time. And last but not least, Apparel Capstone Project, Brienne here.
I'm Brienne here, and my project collection is called Keynote Couture. I was inspired by different musical instruments from their individual timbres, as well as their physical appearance, and enjoy.
Let's give them one.
Hello. Let's give them one last round of applause.
Now it's time for the ladies to gather some inspiration because our last class for the night is bridal. This is one of the 5 special topics offered where students are given the opportunity to create a bridal or evening gown from start to finish. It's the perfect opportunity to design their dream dresses or help a friend's dream come to life. Some of the skills students learn are how to insert structured boning, sculpt lace, and horsehair finished hems. They spend the whole semester designing and perfecting a single dress from their personal sloper. And tonight, we get to take a look at what they've created. This dress is by Amanda Pack, and Esme is the model. This dress is by Megan Roth, and Diane is the model. And up next, we have Claire Harsh. And here we have Jada Harris. Next is Jillian Bennett. Now this next dress is designed by Sarah Smith, and the model is Luthine Smith and Sarah Smith. This next dress is by Madeline Jex. And next we have Emma Gardiner. This is designed by Sarah Leadard and modeled by Sarah Leadard. And to finish us off, we have Michaela Taylor.
Before our final walk, don't forget to take a look at the projects featured at the tables at the back, and have fun taking photos at our photo booth. Lastly, we'd like to thank the audio-visual team, the sound crew, the photo and video services, and event staff for all their support. It takes a lot to produce an event like this, so we sincerely appreciate their support and expertise. Furthermore, we'd love to, a round of applause for the Furthermore, we'd love to sincerely thank our talented apparel students and teachers for their hard work and dedication to making this show a success today. And finally, we'd like to thank all of you for coming and supporting us this afternoon. We sincerely thank you.
Thank you all again for coming. You can share any photos and videos taken today with us on Instagram by tagging at BYU-I Apparel Design. Also, feel free to stick around and admire the displayed projects and talk with our faculty and student designers. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.